I'm burying my film.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
I'm burying my film. No, well, I'm writing a song as well about being buried alive. In the depths of despair that you have landed.
Nice, mate.
Yes, it's MIDI out to MIDI out at the moment.
Okay, so
That's
put it
gotta go
MIDI
in.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't need nothing.
No. Yeah. Like Richard in Leicester is to his ancestors. Ditch in deadness. You're missing a relative. You're a missing relative. The Grim Reaper looks there. The Grim Reaper. It kind of needs to sound quite dark, because at the end I want it to suddenly be really positive. This isn't a wedding. You have been buried. Is this granite? Do they use granite in gravestones?
I don't know.
Like moving through the granite? Is that like moving through the granite? Is it? I guess there's marble as well, isn't there? Expensive. Yeah, I don't want granite, but these are granite. My river of effort strewn on the banks. Pinky ring emerald. Trinkets and a skeleton. No, I knew he was in a car park. I didn't know he was in Sainsbury's. It's in Sainsbury's. Like kings and heiresses, dukes and majesties, and Richard in Leicester are to their ancestors. When kings and heiresses, dukes and majesties become silt and air, dew and grasses.
And cut it out as a stencil.
Oh, amazing, yeah.
But it was so small and in clay, it's quite difficult to get a crisp line. But
I want it to look like it's been dug up.
Yeah.
Like it's been buried.
Underground, 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 underground.
Commune with the past, thinking on my memories. Future's not planned yet. I don't know who he murdered, but he murdered someone, and then he got locked up in Malta, right?
Malta?
And he painted his way out of jail. He painted a picture so good. In the ditch, in the deadness, you're a missing relative. What do you think, Robert Burns? He wrote Auld Lang Syne, which is
pretty epic.
pretty epic. But there's a song by Dan Fogelberg called Same Old Lang Syne, and that is a heartbreaking story about in the ditch of despair that you have landed, you think you've been buried. Maybe I'll make it bigger. Yeah.
Oh, that's quite good.
Done. Amazing. In the ditch of despair that you have landed, you think you've been buried and you are anxious. It's a little like a deathbed if you remove the casket. There's mist between the heather, the moon's like lamplight, but no wind like a cemetery, moving through the granite, and the vista is bare. Blue is every branch, time to finish perishing and begin the resurrection. You think you've been buried, and you are panicking.
Underground, 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 underground.
The sticks are your bedfellows, the roots are your family. You'll be silt and air, and dew and grasses, like kings and heiresses, dukes and majesties, and Richard in Leicester are to their ancestors. You swear you hear pallbearers and runes being chanted, but no whisper is anywhere, no music being sang. But in the ditch in the deadness, you're a missing relative. You think you've been buried, you've been abandoned.
Underground, 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 underground.
Missing are the remnants of doom and the afterlife, just the glistening fluorescence of evolution and grass. There isn't any stench, just perfume of paradise. Missing is the smell of you being damned. No clinking of skeletons, tombstones or statues. In an instant it's there. Now you understand, in the ditch of despair that you have landed. You think you've been buried, but you've been planted.
Underground, underground.